Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
Am I in the wrong spot? Or is this thing not working? Morning, Xenon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome, everybody. I better check to see where the hell I'm at. I'm on East USA. I see no one. I am in the right flight plan, right? Flight plan 2. Oh, you're on West. Okay. So that means everybody's on West? Except me? If you can see the TPA, if you can see Mrs. TPHI, then she was on West. I think there's a problem with the cars. I don't know where everybody is. I can't see anybody. I'm so sad. Yeah, we fixed that. They fixed it for about 4 days. No more. I'm waiting for the pharmacy company. Nobody. Not a fucking soul. Now, except for Mr. Rip 49 over there. I wasn't having a bad enough fucking day to have it start off. Racetrack, but it's for horses. Racetrack. Very depressing. It's for horses. Hey, typing on your tablet? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Oh, Microsoft. I don't know what to do. I really don't. You're getting to be a pain in the ass. I had a shit day. Definitely going to be grumpy going tonight. The weather. I'm going to switch out back, see if that helps anything. I'll go Northern Europe. Back to East USA. See if it loads anybody else up. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. The freaking brakes are on. Oh, yay, the mandatory update. Yeah. The first thing I see is Mr. Rip. Nobody else. Anybody else showing up on my radar? No, I don't have it in this plane. Fuck. I do, but it's not showing anybody nearby. Well, balls. I think I'm just going to get started and see if everybody pops up. Nice to see Microsoft. The longer their server runs, the more it drops people out. Oh, shut up, you dinging bastard. What are you doing? I want to switch my... There, that one's faster. That chat shows up better. Alright, well, I'm going to get started, I guess. Anybody, if you're around, feel free. Maybe we'll switch to West in a minute. Nobody pops up, we'll try the West USA server. I am on East, but if this doesn't straighten up pretty soon, I'm going to switch to West. Try that. There's a hell of a crosswind. Nice little river. Where the hell's my... There we go. See where we're going. You see me? Well, I don't see you. I don't see anybody. I may jump over to West. Maybe go over to the train tracks.
You're a madman. I come to the right place.
My trim sorted. Anybody see the train tracks, or did I fly over them while I was trying to straighten the plane out? They're around here somewhere. There's some name tag freaky thing way down below. And nothing works right anymore. There's the rails. There's something way the fuck down there. I was having some artifacts on that plane today too. I wonder if that has to do with the dust kicking up from way the hell up here. So we're trying to get to Chicago tonight, which would be the end of the first leg of the actual trip. First leg is from Albany, Rensselaer to Chicago. I've actually been on this part 4 times. Because almost every train trip comes in and out of Chicago. And unfortunately I'll be on this 2 more times this trip. I'm planning another trip, but when I come back, I'm going to come back through West Virginia, I think. From Chicago to West Virginia, Washington DC, New York City, and then up. Oddly, it's a little longer, but it's a little cheaper. There is that. I'm not. What was that? What was that? I don't know who that is. Might pause and switch over if we don't start picking up some planes. Switch over to West USA. See if that helps at all. Oh, submarine station for the train. Having a bad day. I don't know if Stinky ran around too much the last couple of days and just is sore, or if her legs or back legs are shutting down, not working. Don't know which it is. She's had a shit day. She can't jump up in the chair anymore. And every time I try to pick her up, put her in the chair, she tries to bite me. I'm thinking it hurts her pretty good. I just had a shit day. I don't know. I'm hoping it's just they're sore from running the last couple of days. With everything going with the flood yesterday and being out a lot. I'm hoping that's all it is. But I'd like to get her to last through Christmas. It sounds sad to last through Christmas though. She makes it through Christmas. It'd be nice for her to see all the kids again. Yeah, she runs pretty good in the videos, but it takes its toll when she gets home. I'm hoping she just bruised it sometime yesterday, tearing around. She hates to be picked up anyways, so she always tried to bite and pick her up. This time she really lit into me for picking her up today. So, it's whether it takes a lot. Eh, do it till you want her to. Yeah, well, if she doesn't, she doesn't, but I'm hoping she's just sore from doing too much the last couple of days. Hey, welcome, Gunner. Hope everything's good your way down there. The family home holidays. I'm getting these crazy artifacts way down here. I don't know if it's coming through on your guys' screen, but I bet it has to do with why the dust kicks up when you're up this high. Looks like parts of the plane are way the fuck down there. How's the river going? Back to your flight. It's not washed away. No, it crested at like 13.8, something like that. Started going down just before I went to bed. Chilling with the peeps. Awesome, dude. So yeah, it's still here. We did lose a couple of side roads. Got washed completely out. No major damage around here. I got a lot of shit to clean up down by the river, like tons of stuff. But that always happens. There's a prison. I go to prison. Can't remember which prison that is. Definitely a prison. I ought to go to jail. Apparently there's a big difference between jails and prisons. Like I knew the difference. It doesn't. I tried. I checked. The island was there in the sim when I flew over. So now it doesn't detect the high water. I do have a really cool short video. There's a long form video coming out tomorrow morning. My time. Premiering tomorrow morning, long time. That's me walking down the river, down to where it flooded. It hadn't flooded yet, but it was coming close. And then I have a short video that's going to come up sometime tomorrow of what it looks like right now, or this evening. And you can literally see on the island. I hope it shows up in the video. I haven't had a chance to look at it. But there's parts of the island where it's scoured even all the soil off. It's down to the sand and the rocks underneath. The whole section of that island is just peeled right off. It washed it away. The only thing left, every bit of vegetation and soil is gone. There's a section that's all rocks and a section that's all sand. There's no vegetation left at all. I thought it would be. Look at the rolls, all the bodies start floating past. A lot of logs start floating past. There used to be a house stuck out on the island, on the end of it, from a flood, where it blew the house down the river and it stuck on the island. There was a crushed old house out there. No bodies. It would be a good time to get rid of one if you wanted to get rid of one. It would just get mangled. There'd be nothing left to it to find. Wait till you see the video for tomorrow morning. That's down where the river's really pounding, where it's going over some of the big rocks. It's just, the sheer power of it's amazing. Yeah, it'd be a great place to get rid of a body. It would just shred it between here and the lake. There wouldn't be enough left to find. Uh-oh. Massive stutter. Huh. I don't know where that came from. Oh, somebody new showed up. Vaughn, man, something. Somebody behind me in an A310. You know what, guys? I'm gonna pause. Let's try West USA, please, if you want to, because maybe we'll be able to see each other for at least a little while. It really kind of sucks flying along and not seeing the people you're flying along with. It's nice to know they're right on top of fixing that. You know, I bet it would go crazy with a metal detector down there because it's all a lot of iron sands and shit. But if anybody that collects models and shit, I've got an old dump spot on the property that I can find. No, I don't have flow. I don't have it at all. We were on East USA, but nobody was showing up. Now they switched to West. I can see Icarus and TPHI, and somebody's in front of me, but their name tag just blinked out. Now it switched to West. Ah, fucking A, they all disappeared. Son of a bitch. You're the one in front. Oh, no, it's United Airlines up high over there. Everybody's name tags have blipped out. And they all disappeared. Son of a bitch. You know what? Fuck. Those are plane controls and what's over down. Yeah, I saw it. I've seen it. I just haven't decided. It's the one that goes in the middle, and you can change planes. You can do all kinds of shit with it. And I just, I don't want it, to be honest. I've seen it. It looks pretty good, but it's not. It looks like something that if you're really used to first-person shooters with the wheel in the center, it'll be really good for you. And if you're not used to it, it'll just be a pain in the ass. So, but I was just thinking, I have yet to forward the ports to this PC since I bought it. Have to look those up now again. I'll bet that's what's happening. It's fucking blocking them out. That sure as shit is blocking them out. I don't know why some come and some go. Try Asia. Nah, it's just. I'll bet it's the ports. You're on west now. I see no one. Everybody was there for a minute when we switched over, and now they're all gone again. And I'll bet it's the frickin' ports. I am forwarded to the other machine. I'm just into the yellow. I better pull down a little bit. Oh yeah, and if you're in your VR, it's gonna make you sick. Ugh. I'll tone it down a bit. I'll back it down a little bit. Weather's kind of crappy. You can see everyone. So yeah, I think it's my ports that's blocking everyone. I'll have to go through and open the frickin' all the ports for the sim. Go downtown. Whoa! Jesus, that almost killed me. I better pull up. There's a ledge there. I hope that's not there when I go through with the train. What's funny is they call this train the Lakeshore Limited because it does go down 2 lake shores. But it usually crosses the lakes, like where you can see them, at night. So you never see the lakes. It's like I've been back and forth on this, like I said, 4 times, and I've never seen the lakes. I'm always sleeping. The nighttime part of the run is usually right through here. Both ways, too. Works out so it's nighttime. No, not really. It's pretty flat through here, but yeah, it's kind of cool to see the Great Lakes when you're on the Lakeshore Limited. You know, it's kind of a thing. My parents are taking this. I finally convinced my dad he's no longer taking any more long trips driving the car. Maybe you have to pay extra for the lakes? Could be. But they took it a couple of years ago when COVID was going around. They took the train from Albany to Cleveland. That's where my dad's brother lives, just south of Cleveland. Nah, I know what's causing it. It would just be a matter of going to my router and repointing it to this computer instead of the other computer. It's still forwarding the ports to the other computer, not this one. I'm sure that's the issue. I following a farm road and the train's over here? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of driveways going to that. That's not the train. There's the train tracks. That looks more like the train. The lighting sucks. Where the fuck's the sun? Live weather, but where the fuck's the sun? There. That's better. That doesn't look like train tracks. Where the fuck did I lose the train? Let me see a train. There it is. My big mug is, I want is coming today. That's cool. That's very cool. There it is. So switching around, son of a bitch. Did you see there is one, a steam train? I mean, it's a very short stretch. There's a steam train in one of them that you can buy right now. And there's, the thing in Switzerland that has like 1.5 to 2 miles of track with trains running on it for one of the airports you buy. It's one of the historic airports. I have that one. That's cool, watching little trains run up and down it. Look, if they're going to add trains, they really need to seriously consider bringing back Microsoft Train Sim. So that way we can use the same technology and have monster train tracks. In 1911, Cal Rogers made the first flight across the U.S. by following the railroad. That's cool. And then they started their Arrows Across America for the airmail. That's a really neat system. We flew light to light, tower to tower. Cousin of Roy Rogers. That's cool. First person to fly across the U.S. No, it's funny. We have less railroad tracks now than we did 100 years ago. Got all these stupid do-gooders that want to tear up the tracks and make them walkways, make them trails that we can walk on. We'll make a rail trail. We'll hike on the flat trail because it's nice and easy to walk on. But there's trains that run on it. Fuck the trains. We want to walk there. And the trains go away and they start walking there. No. Oh, trees are thick there. Tower. There we go. I don't realize how big these lakes are until you drive along them. Or fly along them. I guess they are called the Great Lakes, so I think that's the train. Yeah, keep a little piece of it pop up now and then. Walking on live railroad. Well, it's stupid they did it up here like they need another trail. All right, there's hiking trails everywhere up here. I mean, there's a shit plant. There's hiking trails everywhere up here, like everywhere. You can't go 100 feet without finding a friggin' hiking trail. And they ripped up our train tracks to put in another rail trail and closed 2 businesses that were using it. They literally closed 2 businesses that were making big money off of it. You had a commuter train, or not commuter train, but sightseeing train, and then they had a deal with the a rail biking company to use it in between their runs, so that you had rail bikes that took excursions in between when the scenic run wasn't running in between times. It was perfect. Two nice businesses that were making money. They shut it down so that they could fucking make a trail that people walk on that doesn't make any money. And they had to pay all this money out. No, it's just stupid. Now it's tied up in court because they don't own the railroad tracks. Because the old deeds, when the railroad came through, they didn't use eminent domain to take it. They used the War Powers Act to take the land, so the people were never compensated. So now the rails came up, by law they have to compensate the people for the track, the land the tracks go through. So they have to now pay the people. It's a freaking mess. Boy, this is flat. This is flat. This is some serious flat shit out here. But they've got a hiking trail. My grandma was born in 1901. Once told me that the first time she saw a flame over, her sister ran to the house yelling, "Where would we go? What would we do?" That'd be scary when shit like that. Shit like that didn't exist. I think of the people that were alive, that have lived 100 years, the shit they've seen in that 100 years. Or people like Icarus, that are just so old. They were around when the wheel was invented, and the following day Icarus invented racing. Just the shit he's seen in his lifetime is amazing. Yeah, Zenon's definitely the oldest. I heard a story the other day about you, Zenon. I did. It was at church. We were at church Sunday, and they're talking about a little-known story in the book of Genesis. And it said that's been edited out since. And Adam and Eve, God's talking about Adam and Eve, saying, all this beautiful place is yours, for you two to do what you want. The whole don't eat the apples and stuff. And Adam says, well, that's great. We're the first two here. And he says, well, not quite. There's that guy over there, but don't worry about him. He says, who the hell is he? He says, oh, some Zenon guy. He was here when I got here. Zenon invited fire. Church and Zenon. You're older than church. There's a nuke plant. I can't see anybody else, but I can see a nuke plant. I'll definitely fix those ports tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, not tonight. I just want to go to bed tonight. But I love this plane. You can also, the freeware of, the turbulence freeware, it's not called the turbulence, but it's based off turbulence. Whoa, power lines. Probably Perry Nuclear Power Plant. Yeah, we're somewhere in Ohio. We're not too far from Tulludoo. Tulludoo's over there. We're near Cleveland, I think. Tulludoo. At least that's how it's spelled. I call it Toledo, but it's spelled Tulludoo. Yeah, Tulludoo. Toledo. It's spelled Tulludoo. Isn't there a song about that? Cleveland Rocks? My aunt and uncle live in Canton, Ohio. Like Wagga Wagga the hare? What's Wagga Wagga? Look how nice and straight these things are when they make these. Yards, rail yards. And there's a train. I know they did. Pretty good, huh? And these train tracks caused a massive fire too. I don't think it was this one though. I don't think it was this track. Well, come on, there ain't a hell of a lot else to do around here. It's all flat. Oh, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you're in Wagga Wagga. Toledo is Toledo, Ohio. But here we say if you're in the middle of nowhere, you're in PFE. What do you call it, BFE here? You're in bumfuck Egypt. That's where you call yourself when you're in the middle of nowhere. You're in bumfuck Egypt. No idea where that originated from, but that's what we say here. Power lines. All coming from that nuke plant. You know what's really funny? I was thinking about last night, talking about thinking your brain thinks of stupid shit sometimes. I was born and raised in the woods. I can walk a dead fucking straight line. I know where I'm at. Never been lost. What the fuck is wrong with that over there? That's just all fucked up. Whatever it is. But I've never been lost. I can, like I said, I can walk a straight line. No problems. In the woods, I can walk right to where I want to go. Done it. Yeah, born and raised that way. Backyard was the woods. Learned how to... A stupid brain last night when I couldn't sleep was sitting there saying, I wonder if I would get lost in Australia. Or in the southern hemisphere. If it would fuck up my compass that I have built inside my head. Out whoop whoop. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the way my brain was working. It was like, geez, I wonder if I go to South America or Australia, if being south of the equator would fuck up my compass and I'd get lost. Holy shit, a lot of towers. They're gaining a little altitude. I think that's Toledo ahead of us. Yeah, north is still north. But shit goes, the water circulates the wrong way. The Coriolis may be different and that screw me up. I don't know. That's one of those silly ass fucking things in my brain thinks of it. 3 in the morning when you can't sleep. Let's have the internet cover the grand. Well, there's the problem. That's why the trains all crashed. They hit that fucking wall. I couldn't drive in Australia. It's the wrong side of the road. I've driven a right-hand drive car in the U.S., so I can handle the car. But I think I'd end up on the wrong side of the fucking road at some point and kill somebody. I think that'd be a real possibility. Take the wall down far. I know it. That'll be a fucking pisser if it's still there. It'll make a short trip. I'll only get about 500 miles in and be fucked. We drive on the right side of the road. Someone drives on the wrong side. One time I was deployed to Egypt. I flew past a small army camp that had a pilot said that says Camp Bumfuck. I love the troops. They come up with some good show. Here we have deer all the time running across the road. What do you have in Australia? They got fucking roos, man. They even got great crash bars in the regular cars called roo bars. I've seen those. Look at that. Pretty awesome shit right there. Ooh. Where the fuck is that? Is that Cleveland? I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I lost the train tracks. There they are. They have roo boxing, but they have roo bars on the cars. Like you can buy roo bars because they hit so many fucking kangaroos. Yeah, this is Cleveland by that freaking bridge and shit in Cleveland. This is as far as my parents are going to Cleveland. My uncle lives, like, they'll pick him up and go from there. Yeah, moose. Yeah, we got moose. They're big. They're not something you want to run into more than once. Yeah, I can see a million fucking planes up there at the airport, but I can't see a single soul here, and I'm on the wrong train tracks. I gotta pull up. Oh, follow the wrong ones out of the city. We gotta go way up here. My bad. You know, some people drive on the other side of the road, like UK, Ireland, Oz. Way back. Used to ride horses. They wanted people to pass on their sword side. Hit them with a sword if they need to. You know why we drive on the other side? And why our racing goes counterclockwise? Quite literally to piss off the British. That literally is why we did it. The British went that way, we went the other way just to be fucking spiteful. Yeah, we did it to piss them off. There's the rail. But yeah, we'd be like, oh, fuck you. They race their horses around the right, we'll race ours around to the left. And we literally did, because you went one way, we went the other. I'm not sure if that's true or if I just made it up on the fucking spot. It sounds good. Look, forever now, Ireland's pissing him off. That'll show those turncoats. It was just the 200th no, more than that. It was just the anniversary of the Boston Tea Party the other day. I don't know what, it wasn't 200. It was a lot more than that. But my first thought was, you know, our government should really take a good, long, solid look at the what happened back then and why. Because, like, it's about to happen again for the exact same reasons. That'll learn them. We'll make our cars drive on the other side, or horse and buggies run on the other side of the road. We'll make our racing go the other direction. I told a friend of mine that when I come over, finally make it over to Europe, I'm going to take his car and drive up and down the coast. He goes, oh, you probably shouldn't do that. They drive crazy here. I said, I don't care. It's your car. I really don't give a shit. It's not my car. I can't throw my house in the bay, stupid taxes. I'm sure if you go back in history, Irish would probably be there helping you guys get rid of them. We had the French and Indians helping us. Even they's like, ah, fuck, they're crazy. You gotta get rid of them. That was a different war, but it still helped. Dude, the Americans are not that far different than the Irish. Because when you get right down to it, our national anthem is, the song itself is based off an Irish drinking song. So our national anthem's a drinking song. Different words, but the original sound was, the original tune to it was a drinking song. So Oh, big stutters. So yeah, I'm sure there was some Irish there helping out with that. You know what I forgot to mark on here? I was going to mark on here Cedar Point Amusement Park and see if it was actually in here. And I forgot. I was going to put a flag on there for it. Oh, train tracks underwater. Maybe it did pick up the flooding the other day. Then you get west of Chicago. Well, there's big Cedar Points here. Like the most roller coasters of any one place in the world are at Cedar Point. Big substation. Hey, I see somebody. Holy shit. Lord of Perium. Everybody just popped back in. I can't say. There's Ripper Icarus. Hey, there's everybody. Look at that. How much fucking nicer it is to have other people to fly with. Sucks flying out here by yourself. I don't trust a wooden roller. I love wooden rollers. I love riding roller coasters. I don't care. Wooden, steel, doesn't make a difference. Probably has to do from riding bobsled when I was a kid. That was just a giant ice roller coaster. That's all bobsledding is. Giant ice roller coaster. And when it goes upside down, you fucked up. I was in Pee Wee bobsledding. I got little bitty kid bobsleds. Fun as hell. You only go down about 4 corners. But still, it was fun. Can't see what you're in. Baby 8B, look like. Oh, I can see people now. Look at that. Ah! I'm gonna crash. Sandusky, Ohio. I wonder if that's up there. SKY. I bet it's up near here. Made a sled once out of an inverted toilet seat with handles. We had an old 1940s car hood that my mother slid on the same hill when she was a kid with the same 1940s car hood. That was still there. The kids would always paint it every year and wax the bottom of it so it'd go like hell down the hill. It'd take like 4 kids to pull it all the way up the hill. Then you'd jump in it and go like mad. I missed my turn again. Train split back there and I went left instead of right. Damn it. I saw it split too and I was like, ah, you dumbass. I couldn't remember to stay along the lake. Now I gotta find it again. There it is. Yeah, and it was the same one my mother used. So that was a cool part of that. Anybody know if KSKY is Sandusky, Ohio's import? It is. Cedar Point should be right around here somewhere. Might gain a little altitude, see if we can't find it. It is Sandusky, so that roller coaster should be around here somewhere. Thank you, sir, for checking that out for me. We'll pop up and see if we can find the amusement park. And this is the largest collection of roller coasters in one place in the world. But you'd think they would do something like put that in the set. That'd be cool as hell. That's it right there. No, it looks like a giant parking lot. That's not roller coasters. Okay, train goes over there. Go follow the train. I know the train's supposed to go close to it, from what I heard. Due north. Due north's over there. Not out there, is it? No. Might be up here. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye out. The train goes up a peninsula thing too. Like this thing, going out into the lake. Oh, it might be that one way out there. Maybe out on that one. Oh well. We probably missed it. Yeah, it's probably back there. That big one. Good evening, Rudin. Thanks for the like. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, the house too high up. The house is fine. I got a giant ledge too it's sitting on, so I'm pretty safe. God, I hope they fix this before I get there. That's gonna suck if they don't. I think that's the road. I think that's a rail over there. No, it's a rail. Thanks for stopping by and leaving a like. Hope you're doing well. Be one of those. One of the things about this rail line is it's twin rail all the way. It's unlike certain parts of the west where it goes up to the mountains where it's down to single, and that's what causes all the delays. Cell tower, big old radio towers. Cemetery. Yeah, I do hope they fix some of this shit before I get here. Hey, get over how flat everything is out here. Something seems to be going on with this stream. Maybe it's just you. I don't know what's supposed to be going on with it. One of my airports has 3D buildings. My sim might be broken. Ugh. Everything seems to be broken since the last update. Oh, I'm not getting any buffering on my one I'm monitoring with. You mean it's entertaining? That's wrong. It's entertaining. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Sorry, kids. Bedtime took longer than I thought. I'm watching. No worries, Mighty. Hey, you got to be getting excited. Kids got to be getting excited. Less than a week to go. Oh, photogrammetry crap every day. That's even more shocking than pauses. Yeah, fuck you very much. Yep, you're all invisible again. I'll get on that and see if that's the issue. The ports. It's just probably the ports. So fucking flat out here, though. That's why I'm glad you covered this part at night. It's so flat, you just sleep. A kid vacation?
Bring me your TV. All your TV. You do not want to face the wrath of my bunghole. There must be more TV.
Hey, kids are on vacation now, aren't they? For the whole ho thing. Are they on vacation yet, or does that start Monday? Well, Christmas is on a Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it is. Wednesday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. I don't even know what today is. Ah, they start. It's Friday. It's not Friday, is it? No, it can't be fuck Friday. If it is, I haven't taken my pills for 2 days. Unfortunately, soon. If it's Friday, I literally haven't taken my pills for 2 days. Christmas is Monday. Fuck. I gotta check. Today's only Tuesday. I'm good. Today's only Tuesday. I'm good. If it was Thursday, it's like that, man. Our last day is Friday. Oh, kids start vacation Friday. Ah, okay. Geez, the live weather finally cleared up. We got out away from the storm and shit. Christmas is on Monday. And it's funny, we always used to have Thanksgiving on Sunday because my mother being a nurse, she always worked Thanksgiving Day. My dad was always, Thanksgiving Day, my dad was always in hunting camp because they would go in for the full, like 5 days every year. So my grandfather, my father, and all of them would be in the camp for 5 days. So my mother would work Thanksgiving, and then we'd have Thanksgiving on Sunday, so she'd get all the overtime and shit for working. She was a nurse, so she worked Thanksgiving, and then she always worked Christmas Day, and we would celebrate Christmas Eve. And we'd do it all Christmas Eve, and then she'd go in Christmas Day and work. Did I miss a split in the train again? Or is it just, oh, here's the turn. No, I just, Christmas is on your Sunday in Taiwan. They're going to be probably not going to be too many. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the night time schedules between now and New Year's. I think that they're going to do a couple of daytime streams. They're bad for Xenon and stuff, but they're good for UK and people having time off. Might do a couple during the day. Definitely not doing Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We're definitely out. Well, I'm not worried about you. You know, it's just like, you know, we can't all be awake at the same time. I just wanted to say that, you know, those couple days aren't going to be good. 8 to 10 a day will work. Taking all those trees going across the river or the rail bridge because, you know, Microsoft can tell what bridges are. Okay, which way do we split here? Trains go everywhere. Which way do we go? This way. I'm guessing. I have no idea. Hey, everybody's back. Mighty, what is this, the 12 days of Christmas? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Boat rental to the Sorry, doesn't that cover the boat rental coffees now? Thank you so much. We got to drop a good in the chat. Give me a second here not to die. We will get you some bacon hearts and the good. It's like the 12 days of Christmas with you guys. Thank you so much. That's not exclamation point. There it is. Gee. Please. Thank you, Icarus.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Ah! Bad night. Whoa. Nobody saw that. My desk moved. I went to pull back and my whole desk moved. Like, oh shit. Oops. Nobody saw anything. There's a Mrs. TPHI. Thank you so much, Mighty. It is greatly appreciated, sir. Well, check. I can bounce off buildings and not. Yeah, there's more like crap. I gotta fix my desk. I pulled back and I forgot without the computer sitting on it, it slides. The computer used to weight it down so it wouldn't slide. Somebody's in the same plane. Is that Icarus? No, Reaper. Oh, son of a bitch. Just like that, he disappeared. Everybody's gone again. Did that bling finally catch up? No, it took forever. Fucking thing. Bling finally caught up. Probably takes so long to catch up because it's still trying to give away a fucking shirt. A woman's shirt. You know, it's not showing. It's blinging, but it's not showing. And I still can't get the layers to work out right. I got to prioritize the layers. And for some reason, I'm having the worst time with it. It's not showing the last person who donated it. It's not doing any of that shit. It's doing it, but they're behind the top layer. This is supposed to be the background layer. And I'm having trouble getting it to go to the background layer. There's too much shit I gotta fix. Well, at least they were smart enough to run the power lines down the train tracks, but nobody's going to build. Of course, they did that way back in the day, too. So, here's a little story I did some research on. This is actually true. I'm not making this one up. Because a lot of these things are pull shit out of my ass. Oh, this one. I've always noticed whenever I travel by train in the United States, there's always Mennonites travel by train. And they're the ones that can't use any modern tools. Yeah, they're a branch of the Amish, I think, the Mennonites, and they're not allowed to use a lot of modern equipment. And I couldn't figure out why the hell they ride trains all the time, because they're always riding trains. I don't think I've ever been on a train trip without Mennonites being on there. Well, it turns out that when they were first pushing the trains west across the country, the Mennonites' craftsmanship was so good that they wanted them to build their stations and maintain the rail yards, because most of the cars were wooden back then. So they wanted their wooden craftsmanship to do maintenance on the train cars. Even the box cars were wooden. Everything was wooden. So they wanted the Mennonites to set up repair stations maintenance stations and build the stations for them. You attend a Mennonite hospital. That's cool. Well, the Mennonites gave them special dispensation to ride on trains so that they could work on them and go around when they needed to work on trains and shit. So that was pretty cool. That's why there's so many of them on the trains, is they were given special dispensation to ride trains back when they were building the tracks out west. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, unfortunately, the first like 4 flights now are going to be, the next 2 or 3 flights are going to be, 4 flights are going to be completely flat. Must join Mennonites for free train trips. Joseph was a carpenter. Yes, he was. That was one of the few things I really liked about Indiana Jones when he was doing when he was looking for the chalice, you know. And he said, well, which one would Jesus have made? It wouldn't have been gold nor ornate. It would have been simple and wooden because he was a carpenter. The Holy Grail, that's it. There's a 13-year-old Mennonite boy and his horse killed today. An 8-year-old brother was severely injured about an hour prior. Oh, that's too bad. That's awful. You have chosen wisely, yeah. We had a young girl that was a young Mennonite girl here that was abducted. I'm a carpenter and mason, electrician, and plumber. Hey, that guy. Oh, the horse got spooked and ran traffic. Ugh. Too bad. They had a young girl that was abducted up here, and a couple found her. And instead of taking her to the state police, they took her straight to the Amish community. They took her straight there. And the Amish were, grateful to the couple for rescuing this girl and bringing her straight there, not to the police. Because the police would have just terrorized her because she had no idea about any of that stuff. They called the police, but they handled it. You know, they thought. So what they decided to do for the couple is build them a garage. They went and going to build this couple a garage in their house as thank you for saving the girl. And some stupid fucking politician, well, you need a permit, da 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 da. The mayor finally spoke up and said, no, they don't. This is how things should be done. Somebody did something good for somebody. Somebody's doing something good for them. He says, we don't need to mess it all up with all this crap. And the mayor put his foot down. So they're not going to go through the permit process and all that shit. The Amish are going to build them a garage. End of story. That's too bad. 2 young kids. Ugh. A young girl where I buy my jams and stuff. They're building it without a permit. It will last 100 years longer than going through the proper process. You're damn right it will. That thing will be built better than any damn thing modern man would go out there and throw together. Best garage, they build a lot of roofs and barns here in upstate. Yeah, they do. This was up near Watertown, New York. Well, Canton, New York. You know where that is. It's up in Canton where they built where it happened about 4 or 5 years ago. That was before COVID, so yeah, 5, 6 years ago. Still working on my house, doing everything. I've done everything myself here. It did take me over a year to get the permits to make it smaller because I don't have any choice. I'm in a state park and I'm right on a special land use section on the river. So yeah, I had to spend a year getting permits before I started. That was fun. And that's why the old outside shell of the house is still there. If I'd torn it all down, I couldn't have put it back up because it wasn't sitting on a concrete foundation. So I had to. There's a brand new house inside the old house. There's a completely brand spanking new house inside the old house. Still got the ratty old house. And if you look in the video, tomorrow's video that's coming out tomorrow morning, you can see the sag in my roof. It looks like a saddle. But the building code officer came over. He says, he looked in the attic. He says, "Holy shit! I've never seen anybody do that." I reinforced the sag. I put in all new bracing and hurricane bracing and everything else. But I left the sag. He goes, "Why the hell did you leave the sag?" I said, "Because people that want to appraise your property will think it's worth less because it's got a saggy roof." I re-braced, rather than jacking and everything else, I just re-braced it, everything where it was, put in new hurricane hangers and all that shit. It looks like the old sag roof. I'll put up a couple of pictures of what it looked like when I bought it. It's not the greatest place in the world now because, look, my 80-year-old dad, who's an electrician myself, has done 90% of the construction work on it. It's good, but it's not a TPHI job. You got tall buildings around you. If TPHI did it, it'd be incredible, but I got Dad and I did all the work. Well, 90% of it did. I had to hire some guys for a couple of things that were a little bit more work than we could do. But, no, seriously, dude, if you did it, I'd have this beautiful monster cabin on the river that would just look perfect. And be in good housekeeping and shit. And the town would charge me about 5 times the amount in taxes. But it looked good. Hopefully I'll be flying again next week. No, hope so. Maybe by then I can see people again. I can see all the computer planes. I'm pretty sure I know what's wrong with that. Yeah, have a good night. I didn't realize I guess by that call, I should have realized that you were leaving. See you then. Duh. Yeah, paying a lot of attention tonight. Have a good night, that guy. I think I'm gonna. What the hell? I got that. I'm gonna take a fighter jet loose next week. It's like fucking flat as hell. I'm still thinking I'm gonna start like 6 o'clock on New Year's Eve, and I'm just gonna fly these for like as far as I can go. The train trip ones. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna keep changing jets or see how far we can get. When we get to Colorado, when we get to Denver, going out of Denver, we're going to be in a push plane. Because that part's awesome. Okay, I'm off to get a bloody root canal. Oh, dude, that sucks balls. I get them all pulled out. This might be cheaper. I got partials, so. But, dude, that sucks. I know root canals suck. Have a good day. Best of luck to you, dude. I don't envy you at all. Well, if I could actually see everybody. God damn it. Even that one fucking disappeared. Like the Midas touch. Everything I touch disappears. Everything I look at disappears. You wonder why they call this area the Great Plains? Shit goes on forever. We're not even there yet. Oh, Stinky's got to go out. I mean, she got out of the chair. I mean, she's out of the chair for the rest of the night. I'll be right back. That fucking mouse goes on the floor again. I swear to God, I gotta find a new spot for that. I gotta find the railroad tracks. I gotta listen for her. Poor dog, her back legs aren't working more than shit. She's trying to pee. Oh, my heart's breaking. I lost the tracks. I'll be right by this road. I thought they were right here. Yep, there they are. All right. Can't tell if that's one of ours back there. I don't see them anymore. Definitely have to work on the porch. Oh, now she's ready to come in. If I get a heading hold. A heading hold? Probably not that I can find real quick. Yes, wait, let me do this. I can cheat. Just a minute, stink dog. Let's see how to get over that water. Oh, it went around it. That's how it went over it. Utilities, autopilot. Yeah, right. Autopilot. Altitude hold. There. I'll be right back. There we go. Now we can shut the autopilot off. Find the railroad tracks again. Ah, there they are. Hope you don't mind it. I dropped a video in what channel you have to massive downdraft to the circle. Oh, absolutely, dude. I don't mind. Drop whatever. It's what the Discord's there for, and that's what the chat's here for. It's here for you guys. Drop whatever you want. I still can't go visit my mom and dad. She's got COVID. He didn't get it. He's not coming down with it. Mom's real sick with it. I don't want it again. I might not get it, but I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to be sick at Christmas. Yeah, she feels a lot better today, like a lot better. She was in the hospital last night. Yeah, my dad calls me, right? Like, literally 10 minutes after they blocked the roads. And the guy was by saying, look, it's too late to get out. You can't, there's no way out now. Shit. 10 minutes after he freaking says that, they knock on the door, tell me I can't get out. My dad calls. I got to take your mother to the hospital. She feels like shit. I was like, I can't get there to drive you. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. But it's like 10 minutes after I can no longer leave, which is probably good because then I wouldn't have been able to get back home if I'd have left. But they just gave her some IV fluids, and because of all the medicine she's on, they wouldn't give her any of the COVID meds because they were contraindicated. What's that? Contraindicated or whatever it's called with the meds she's already on. So she couldn't take them, but they sent her home and told her to keep up their meds, lots of fluids, and lots of rest, and She's feeling much better today. Much better today. She sounded better today than she did yesterday. I told her yesterday morning she sounded like shit. What you doing, Stink? Oh, stutter. Pretty sure I have rolling cache off. It shouldn't be doing that, but it's server. I think it's server line sometimes it does that. Yeah, pretty glad I get to sleep through most of this stretch. Oh, power line, power line. Yeah, it's been a great day. Been a great couple days. Flooding, I'm sick, dog's sick. Don't laugh about it, I'll go crazy. Maybe I've already gone crazy, that's why I'm laughing. Oh yeah, the schedule next week's going to be pretty fluid. Look at the. I hope they finally found what's causing this. Now let's hope they fix it. Now that they know what the cause is. They said there's two sets of. After certain updates and stuff, there's two sets of images on the server, and it loads one and then the other. Well, then just remove one set of images from the fucking server. Is it that hard? When they updated, they didn't take one off. They added one and didn't take that one off. Geniuses. Racetrack, racetrack. That's a little short track Saturday night dirt track. That is. That's not for people. That's cars. There we go. That's a good kind of racetrack. It doesn't quite get into Michigan. Like the Michigan border is right there. The one state that this does not go to on this trip all the way across, it gets within like 2 or 3 miles of the Michigan border right there. It doesn't get into Michigan. I was looking at the list of states I've been to and stuff, and for some reason I've missed South Dakota. I have no idea how I've missed it, but I've missed it, so I'm going to have to somehow get to South Dakota. And of course Alaska and Hawaii. But at the end of this trip I'll have been to every state but South Dakota, Alaska, and Hawaii. I've been to most of them anyways. California, Oregon, Boston. I haven't been to Idaho, Montana. Oh, I could have made that, I think. No, too low to the ground. No, wouldn't have made that one. That's photogrammetry. That's why everything is stuttery. Tell by the bridges of photogrammetry. The bridge goes all the way to the ground. The photogrammetry is loaded like shit since the last update too. It's just choppiness. Well, thank you, Admiral Yamamoto. Thank you, dude. Ah, lost the railroad track. It's over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We definitely got to put up another good up there. I don't wreck trying to find the railroad tracks. Find the good. Whoa, whoa! I'm gonna die. I got this. I gotta find the railroad tracks.
I'm good, yeah.
Hey, Lucas. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are well, sir. How is Brazil treating you? I've completely lost the railroad tracks. Again. I think I see them right there. Maybe.
Stop the pigeon! Stop the pigeon!
No, I don't think that's the tracks either. They're going to be down here somewhere. I made a wrong turn and lost the tracks. There they are. There's the tracks. I've lost them quite a few times tonight. Thank you so much, Admiral Yamato. I really should have put up that picture. I got a picture of him signing the peace treaty. Made the wrong turn in Albuquerque. Yes, I did. Now it's finally catching up with the bling. I definitely got to fix that. I got too much shit I got to fix. These water towers look stupid. Everything looks stupid with photogrammetry on. Right, thank you so much. Thank you to Mighty too. You guys are amazing. I gotta fly that new Cessna. I gotta find a reason to use it. I know what I could do. I turn Wednesdays and do planes that I paid money for and should fly on a stream night. So I don't feel bad. I'll fly them on the stream. Oh, stutters. Photogrammetry stutters. Baseball. Which way do I go? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Right. There's one good thing about driving the train. You don't have to remember where you're going. The switches are usually all set for you, except for when you're in the yard. Heading out. Got to get up at 8 a.m. Going out shopping at 9. Well, have fun Christmas shopping. I'm assuming that's the shopping you're doing. Thank you so much for the donation. You have a good night. Enjoy your shopping. Photogrammetry makes the trains look ugly. It's just, it pops them up, but they look like really bad. Good night, dude. You shouldn't be too far out of Chicago now. I'm guessing one of these is a commuter rail line, two are freight, and one side one's a commuter rail of some kind. Oh, racetrack. Yeah, dirt tracking. They have fun on that son of a bitch. No, actually the freight sideline is looks like it's going over to service some of the industry around here. It's an industrial sideline. I was wrong. The hell do I know about trains? gotta watch because this rail will turn south. One rail goes off that way. We're gonna go this way. How are we doing on fuel? 33%? We're good. I do like this plane that it uses the drop tanks first, and when they're used up, it drops them off. I do like that about this plane. You don't see them fall off, they just disappear, but still. When they're empty, they disappear. Nice flying this all alone. I will have to get in there and check those settings. I'm sure they're all ported to the other computer. Sorry, not to yawn. No, William Kelly, just making an appearance. Been out all day. Awesome. Making train. Making tracks. Actually, you know, train tracks do kind of look like bacon. A little bit. Getting the stutters. We're getting the famous photogrammetry stutters. Nothing I can do about it other than shut photogrammetry off. We're almost to Chicago. We just got to get around the bottom of this next lake up the shore. I was in Chicago. I was taking the train cross country, and I was in Chicago in March. A long time ago, but I was in Chicago in March, and this is Demos Inc.'s. This is the Demos plane. I was there for the St. Patrick's Day, and I couldn't figure out why the fuck the river downtown was green. Like, damn, the river's all green. What the fuck? And it's like they went out and dyed it. They dye it every St. Patrick's Day. They dye the river green. Chicago. This is the Demos plane, and really the only difference between the two is this. The Iris plane looks better in here. Still got almost all the same switches and stuff, but it does look better in here. I'll give it that, but it doesn't look good enough to make me buy a second one. The exteriors, you can't tell the difference. They're so close. Oh, some people are starting to pop in. Everybody else popping back in again? Yeah, there's Reaper, Icarus, got a couple people. TPHI is up ahead of me. Mrs. TPHI is almost in Chicago. She's cooking with power. No, and they're not symmetric. They're not symmetric on this. They're not symmetric on the TBM. The reasoning being is they offset some of the torque. If you're ever curious to why they're not symmetric, they help offset the torque of the propeller. But it serves a purpose. It's offsetting the torque. TBM's the same way. Several turboprops do that, especially when the plane is so light and tiny that any little bit you can do to stop the torque would help a lot immensely. Especially with an engine this big and a plane this small. Oh, Maddie's got to go out now. What a surprise. We're just going to go back ahead and turn this back on for a second. So I don't crash, and I'll be right back. Oh, gonna miss a big rail yard. Roll it over here. But she's going on the walkabout, so they're like constant mini thrusters. Yeah, pretty much. They've been tuned to reduce the torque. If you're ever wondering. And also, just like everybody else, I've heard a million explanations on some channels, some very reputable channels that are saying these are all kinds of shit that they're not. They're not antennas. Those are literally, had to cut it short and land that need to move around. No worries. No worries at all. It's all good. These literally are here to prevent birds from hitting the pilot. That's what they're there for. So. They're to reinforce the Lex end so the bird doesn't hit the pilot. They're bird proof. That's what that is. That's why they're only in the front, not in the back. Which set of tracks do we take? Eeny, meeny, miny. I'm guessing we go to the right. Here's my guess. Not too far. Not too far. Big even. Wait to see the ones in downtown Chicago. Of course you can't see it live, it's underground, but there's so many trains in Chicago. So Chicago's the train, one of the biggest train hubs in the country. Everything goes in and out of Chicago. All the Amtrak, cargo, so much shit goes in and out of Chicago on rail. I mean, look at the rails here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rails wide, and we're not even at a hub. Then there's another yard here. A giant yard here. I mean, look at this yard. This should make Mighty feel right at home. These big old yards. Now there's, what, 6, 7 rails on the right side, 5 or 6 on the left, and a line down the center. It's like freaking crazy. I go crazy. Get some bad weather again. Mother Nature treated us pretty good for most of the ride. I'm going to have to stay zoomed in a little bit because there's commuter rail and freight rail, all kinds of shit going every which way down here. I've already been lost a couple dozen times. Start to get the stutters from the photogrammetry getting into the city. There's Chicago. Proper. Hey, good timing too. I'm almost out of something. I'm almost out of everything to drink. Okay, there's rail goes there, and then it turns inland here somewhere. Turns away from the lake for a bit and goes almost straight up into the sea after it goes over. Excuse me, sorry about that. Right where it branches off, yep, right there. Oh! Pull hard. That's probably all Amazon warehouse. But they have a lot of warehouses. Ooh, one of the big rail yards right in the middle of town is a huge Amazon repair center. Amazon, fucking Amazon. Amtrak. Huge Amtrak repair center right in the middle of Chicago. And everything that goes, everything that goes north and west goes out the northern part of the city. Everything that goes south and east goes the other way. Amway. Yep, I'm going through Chicago. I'll be in Chicago both ways, out and back. This is it right here. This is the freight yard. This is not the repair yard. The repair yard is right in Chicago. This might be it. Might be some of the Amtrak silver cars over there. That might be some of their service stations. Sears Tower. What's it called now? Willis Tower? Somebody else bought it. It's now a Willis Tower. This might be the Amtrak. I don't know. I don't know exactly which one of them it is. Then it's going to go underground here pretty quick. Main station right here drops underground. Right there is where it all goes underground. There's the station, main station. There's the Sears Tower. This is the river they dyed green. I don't know, Sears sold it to Willis. What you talking about, Willis? Downtown Chicago. See if we can't slow it down in time. We don't have to go around. They should still be selling granimals. A little bit of wind, not too bad. Yeah, Megas was handcrafted in one of the more recent U.S. updates. Put it in their cities update. Oh, a little rough on the landing. A little hard on the landing gear. Original simulator. A lot of people flew it in the old simulator. Whole lot. Oh, my brakes were stuck on. That's one of the reasons it stopped so quick. The brakes were on. Don't need that on. That's helicopter. Yeah, fuck it. We'll use the helicopter pads. Use the circles. There we go. Call your lawyer and chiropractor in that order. Well, I can't name everybody in the Grumpy Old Bastard that flew along. I knew there was Icarus and TPHI and Mrs. TPHI and Reaper. And did anybody else fly along? I have no idea. I can't see you. But we all know who the Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron is. Every one of you. Thanks so much for flying along. You turned a shit day into a good day. That's why I do this. You guys make my day. Wonder Woman flying along in the invisible jet. Yes. So, fuck, tomorrow night. I don't even know what. No, tomorrow night's Wednesday night. It's going to be the potluck wherever the hell it sends us, someplace in the United States. I don't know yet. I won't pull it out until tomorrow. So, take care, everybody, and we will see you in the next one. And thanks, Mighty and Yamamoto, for the donations. Much appreciated, guys. Legends. I still think Mighty's doing the 12 days of Christmas with the donations, but thank you so much, sir. You have a good night. It's good, yes. We're going to have a best fucking night of my life. I can't see any of y'all, but
Yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
thanks, everybody, and we'll catch you in the next one, hopefully. Have a good night, everybody.